Okay, welcome back. Let's continue our adventure. Got a lot of stuff to do, but there's less and less places to visit, so I think we are around halfway in the DLC at this moment, and most of the villagers will not like my choices. Is the turtle gonna run away? Probably. I didn't get the pearl. Anything else I need to do here? No, for now let's move back to the village. Here is the gate. And upsa. Where's you? Gonna be disappointed.
You really do enjoy my company, don't you?
Yeah. To risk it.
Fine. Forget about learning anything from me, then. I don't blame you for getting fooled. I am disappointed, though. But I'll get over it. After all, you're my favorite toplander.
Okay.
Keep your head on a swivel. We don't have to turn owls nearly as much.
I didn't learn extra recipe from you. You beat him.
The Toplander has found this one. This one is listening. The meddling Toplander should not expect to gain knowledge not meant for the Toplander's ears. This one will give the Toplander an object of material value in return for the seaweed. It was the friend who promised to share knowledge. This one made no such vow.
Oh, it's the total knowledge you're after. That's what you truly value, isn't it?
This one has never hidden that knowledge's worth is immeasurable. This one knows that the turtle is a precious friend. The sole sacrifice that might one day grant this one passage into the archive. And only this one knows where the last turtle remains. Well, this one and the Toplander, of course. But the Toplander has a mission, and the laws of Tumbo do not apply to him.
Okay.
Thus, that knowledge will be of no use to the Toplander.
Per your motto swear, it doesn't matter anymore. The turtle will soon leave Sarras because he learned that he can.
The Toplander promised to help this one. Is this how Toplanders help? By doing what was never asked? If this one had known, this one would never have asked. The Toplander possesses nowhere near the knowledge my turtle did. But if the Toplander shares knowledge that no other being holds, this one will forgive the impropriety.
Oh, that's interesting. Should I tell him or should I leave him? King Sartle's soul has been shattered into fragments and I am trying to gather them. Is that enough? I don't need your forgiveness, I don't trust you. I gonna tell him, he gonna probably get access to the archives.
This one is not certain the Toplander speaks truth. This one is not convinced this is knowledge unique to the Toplander. However, if Ruiko does not possess it, perhaps it will suffice. Now leave this one to himself, Toplander. It is time for this one to organize the knowledge already gathered. This
You're gonna
one
get
has
access.
knowledge, and he enjoys gaining more.
Okay, now Buzz. Oops.
Come, see what the current has brought.
About your
Tell
pearl.
me.
At the pearl.
They convinced you. Oh, of course, I should have known better. Don't expect a reward from me or from them, except perhaps a mouthful of teeth. Enjoy their regard. It will be short-lived, just like you. Help? Now? Help like the last time? When you lost me my pearl? I don't know. I shouldn't. Oh, but there's something I want so badly, and I can't have it because I'm just Boz.
I'm not just anything. I can get whenever I want. I have anything as long as you have the means to pay.
Is that a surface way? Then it's knowledge, given away without a thought. Knowledge is everything to us, but nothing to you. Like pearls are nothing to us. Are they everything to you?
It can be powerful thing on surface too, but most of the time I won't help fill your body.
Here, it will. Take Hiss. Hiss has knowledge. Hiss never goes hungry. Nor will you if you stay, but you won't, I think. You'll need your touchable things. Good, I have a lot of those, and only one wish. I want the head of the great beast's bastard. Or not the head, some other part. A trophy. To have and to hold.
Wait, I didn't know we were talking about murderer. Why do you need that trophy?
Murder? Not murder. A hunt. She's the daughter of the beast, and a beast herself. It's kill or be killed with her. Their kind knows no other way.
Why do you need that
To
trophy?
prove a point. I may be a thin-bled, but I am not weak, not stupid. I am strong in my cleverness. I have collected many things I know their worth. And that knowledge I will use in the surface way. I will have what cannot be had. Respect. A little fear, not too much, but enough.
I find a great
With
beast.
the great beast, of course, deep within what's left of it. A body made into a home, crawling with the unwanted. And with the scions of the depths.
Right?
Good. And I will mount it where everyone can see. But first, you will need some things. Things I found, things I made. I wish to be a part of the hunt. Here, the bait. A smelly delicacy.
Okay.
I keep the sea secrets, but some I sell.
You have something? Oh, I don't need that. Only this. I can sell junk to you.
Don't let the current snatch you.
Great beast souvenir. I was there, but there wasn't any great beast. Hello. Okay, welcome back. A little bit further requests, so I make few. Maybe now we can access to the archives. Yes, Because if you are not part of the village, why?
I hadn't noticed that, but you're right. I belong to the Archive, and the Archive are what they crave. It is not a desire I share. I know my place in the world. This is all the knowledge I need.
Yes, you don't know people very well. They can turn anything into
In the
curiosity.
depths, everything and everyone belongs to the sea. All we have is shared by others, down to our bodies after we die. What you describe sounds like the way of the surface. It should not be happening here, and yet it does. That is curious indeed.
What can you tell me about Paul?
Sir Urkol likes order and being left to his own devices. He is deeply dedicated to his duties, and not only Sarras, but all
I
of
don't care.
Avalon should be grateful for it. What lies within the Archive is both powerful and delicate. I believe Sir Urkol is the only one who can keep it safe.
Seem to admire
I
Urkel.
do. I would not be here otherwise. He is the Lord's chosen. That alone proves he is worth following. Sir Urkol is unwavering in his service to him. Not once in hundreds of years has he strayed from his post. It is something I both respect and understand.
Say the knowledge in the archives is powerful and delicate.
That is not something I can put into words. You need to experience it yourself. If you're allowed entry, of course.
Let me in. You know how the archives came to
Sir
be.
Urkol once told me they were our Lord's answer to his desire to make peace with his new reality. He wandered Sarras aimlessly, distraught, afraid he was losing himself and all he knew. The Lord of the Depths inspired him to create a place to store his memories. And that place grew until it became what it is now.
Okay. How did you end up guarding?
I believe it has always been my purpose, from the day I was hatched. My peers in the Ulcerate called me a stickler. I like order, and I do not bore easily. The moment I heard of the Archive, I was drawn to it. But not for what it could give me, but for what I could give to it.
Okay. I've helped all villagers who needed aid. I think I proved myself.
Most of the villagers speak very highly of you, that is true. It is clear you have taken my words to heart. Yet, one of them has come to me accusing you of a crime against knowledge.
Yes.
It is
No?
not an accusation to take lightly, Toplander. If proven, it warrants exile from our community. You are accused of being deliberately misleading when sharing your knowledge.
Who is accusing me?
That I cannot tell you. I am sworn to secrecy. I do not know your character well, Toplander. You might be prone to anger, thirsty for revenge. I would rather avoid senseless bloodshed.
Okay. Does this mean you will not let me?
No, not unless you prove your innocence.
Prove my war. Now prove my innocence.
I am sorry, Toplander, but such is the law of this land. There is only one way to clear your name beyond any doubt. You need to stand before the barnacles speaking of lies. They will judge whether the accusation has merit, and their word cannot be contested. But beware, Toplander. Those whom the barnacles judge liars meet a tragic end.
Okay.
Then you will return safely, and I will allow you entry to the archive. Good.
Okay.
I will await your return, Toplander. That is, if you make it back.
Okay. Barnacles are here. Here was this cave. It's a bit far away. Aye, okay. I think it was his.
This one asks the Toplander to speak directly. This one will always...
What's this? Okay, let's jump. Safe. Shell. Okay, let's... Oh shit.
The Toplander approaches.
2 of them even.
A big one, hidden inside a smaller one. How odd. How unusual.
Have you come for judgment, Toplanders?
Give us all your lies. And all your truths.
We can tell which is which, though you may not like what we say.
We are the barnacles, speaking of lies. We know all the lies, the small ones.
I didn't have time. Of course I remember. No, I don't mind.
And the big ones. You're the only one that matters. Everything will be alright. It wasn't my fault.
Okay. How did you know I'm not alone?
Your steps are heavy, weighted, weary, old.
And you are full of lies.
Lies told to others, and many, oh so many, told to yourself. Too many lies for one small Toplander.
We have a piece of advice for you, big Toplander.
You can say them until your voice is hoarse, and the words taste like ashes of what they once were.
Okay.
Yet, they will never become truth.
Makes you qualified to judge me.
The Toplanders wish to know our credentials.
How amusing. Very well.
We come from the primordial depths.
We emerged from a darkness so absolute, it became luminous.
We drank our knowledge from the bones of the world.
We sucked them dry of all their gentlest matter until they rang hollow.
Okay.
They still do. Not that you can tell.
And now we're here, ready for your judgment.
Satisfied? Oh, that is very easy.
Be born with the world.
Slip your tendrils into its every crevice.
Grow 1,000 eyes to peek into its most jealously guarded secrets.
Soak up every word ever spoken.
Thought.
Felt.
And you'll learn how to tell the truth from a lie in no time.
Accused of a crime against knowledge.
Oh, we know. We know.
Brought by none other than the shell named Hiss.
The shell named Envy.
The shell named Greed.
But an accusation is an accusation, and it must be considered.
You told Hiss you were a traveler and an adventurer. Yet even he could tell that that is not all you are. So can we.
Oh, attached to my entire lifestyle.
That is truth, yet a muddled one. Quietly rotting along the edges.
It smells of an untruth.
With time, it withers into a lie.
All of Shell named Hiss is contained in the name he gave you. He believes in equal exchange.
Yet you gave him only half of what you are.
So what I'm hearing is that it was cultural misunderstanding. Me and Arthur hadn't speak for him, only for me.
You are entangled, whether you like it or not.
Where one ends, the other begins.
You are his eyes, and he flows in your veins.
There would be no you here without him.
Yeah, that's true.
And there is no Arthur without you now. Accept it or not, this is the truth.
But this conundrum is not for us to resolve. It is outside our jurisdiction. There will be no judgment from us, Toplanders.
Go in peace.
Or try to at least.
Better being invisible in his shadows. I think.
Yes, you do that.
Do not follow his path of denying the simplest truths and then plunging into the most complex lies. His lies are a fortress he built around himself.
His truths stink of murky waters, bloated corpses, and blood.
But no truth can be buried so deep that it can't crawl back into the light.
Truth is resilient like that.
Keep that in mind, whatever you decide.
As for the matter you came here about, there will be no judgment from us, Toplanders. Go in peace.
Or try to at least.
Okay. So, I knew that he gonna do it. Let's go back. What you gonna tell me?
This one greets the Toplander. This one has knowledge.
You spoke to the barnacles and came back in one piece. That means you've proven your innocence beyond any doubt. I admit, I'm glad that's the case.
Do you know I
All
spoke to
important
them?
news in Sarras is carried everywhere by the currents. And no small amount of gossip, too.
Sure they could not render a judgment.
Thank you for your honesty, Toplander. The barnacles are the final jury in such matters. If they cannot pass judgment, your knowledge lies beyond even their understanding. If anything, that only strengthens my decision that you are worthy of entry. You may go in. The door will remain open to you, and only you. It is an honor I grant with a glad heart.
Open the door. Safe. I need to open. Hello. Nice place. First visit. Go there. Go there. We allow it. Water. Is better than water. Water than remembers where to fall. It is assuming flask is temperamental plants state to came from deepest depths. Okay. When the storm that built Sarras first broke, the sea scrambled for 3 nights and it salt instead of water. Sarras anchored herself in the might of the Lord, drifting whenever his dreams carried her. When he wakes, the seas rise to greet him, and the crew hear his call in the bones. Lady Nimue said, "Rest, my brave Captain Lear, rest until the time comes to awaken and change the world." Got already one. I've often pondered the things that never came to be, the endless branches of our fate. The archive is wondrous place. I ask of it, it gives, but I do not, it gives as well. So the 3 of us die countless deaths, each more gruesome than the last. But struck at how they rippled in ways I could never predict. And each of those visions the archive stood empty, towering over our desolation. Okay. And before I gonna use this, I gonna speak with Recall.
No idle chit-chat. I know who you are, and I know what you wish me to do. But I cannot do it while the place I am bound to keep is sinking into chaos. All this is your doing, so let us skip the pleasantries. I have neither the time nor the wish for courtesy in these circumstances.
So Miracle, and you need me to do something before
Your assumption is accurate. First you help me, then you may ask, and I shall judge the outcome of your actions. Then and only then will you have my answer.
Oh. I cannot use force here. Okay, what do you need me to do? So
I need the chaos you've brought here to finally settle. This is a matter of the highest importance. But before you begin restoring order, you must be ready to leave the world you know behind. You can't be distracted by unfinished business. You must enter my after images with a clear mind.
okay.
That is understandable, considering that the world as we know it might change when you walk out of the after images. But do not delay. The archive must be brought back to order. Tell me the moment you are ready. You carry great... They are places tainted by chaos. Places that must be set back in order. Visions of the
Should
past,
I make
the present,
other quests
and the future.
get back
What has
to
already
him?
happened, what is happening now, and what was meant to happen. They were entrusted to me by the Lord of the Seas himself. Your arrival has changed the after images. They now show new things, different things. The knowledge I had gathered through them has become useless. This is unacceptable.
Yeah.
I know who sent you to me, Toplander. And I know about your mission. But you cannot demand anything of me until you help me bring order to the chaos that followed your arrival. Ask them. I never refuse knowledge to those I have allowed into my presence. Ah, my archive. It is extraordinary. I am certain it is the only one in all the known and unknown universe. Here, knowledge gathers about everything you might wish to know, and much you might wish you didn't. I am but a humble servant of the Lord of the Seas. I oversee the knowledge stored within the archive, but to know it fully is impossible. Here you will find everything. That is why you must always know what it is you seek.
Did you begin?
I was chosen and anointed by him. He came to me when my spirit was wandering aimlessly, searching for knowledge. He showed me the truth about everything. About Avalon, its people, King Arthur, the weirdness. Now I know that the island I once thought was my whole world is but a small ripple in the untamable current of time. Nothing human should concern me anymore. Not after what the Lord has shown me.
I wish to know where my decision will lead. What fate awaits Avalon? Can I learn
In
it
theory, yes. But the truth is, well, you will see it for yourself when you enter the after images and begin restoring order. Every gesture, yours or those of the creatures you meet, shapes destiny. You may even begin to question whether destiny exists at all, when there are so many variables and endless possibilities.
You are the resident of Tumble Natal.
That was not my decision, although I know they think otherwise. I suspect it was Rueko's idea to tell them that entry is granted only after gathering enough knowledge. I suppose she wished to spare her kin from certain death, while still urging them to grow. I am not capable of such multifaceted thinking for the sake of lesser creatures. I carry too much knowledge to trouble myself with worldly concerns. Ask the
Shit, I cannot go back. Lucky I quick save.
Are you certain? Remember, there will be no room for distractions, nor for unfinished business. The world as you know it may change forever. Finally, then I will open the door and let you face everything the after images have to offer. While you are there, I must remain in meditation, so the disturbance will not spread further as you meddle with it. I will know when you are done. When you return, we shall speak of your mission. May your mind remain ever pure.
All the aftermath within the eyes are damaged. Okay. Maybe. Doesn't matter. Cannot use it? Oh, you piece of shit. Why? Open only one door for me, for now. Okay, let's check what we got here. Hello? Oh no. I really need to go there. Oh no. Also connect. This Temple of Merida, if I remember correctly. The Red Deaths took their bodies, but the weirdness took their souls. Now both linger, unwilling to let the pile die or kill. And if Of the fog, the all-night still ride, shadows bound to oath, outlive their masters. These were his. Okay. Should I do with this knowledge? This is the of the swords, yeah? Okay. Can I go inside? We. You're gonna tell me. See visions of night who are not the knights. They drag their names behind like ghosts. Fall of human-made Avalon seems built on specters, myths, and corpses. Still, I remember Sir Lancelot. He seemed a kind man with a loyal heart. If the next one to bear his name is cruel and treacherous, what will that make him? Mockery. Yeah, that's true. I need to fix it, so I need to go here, yeah? No other way around. Yeah, I invest some points in the... See? Open it. Veneers jacket. Okay. Interesting. Let's continue. I collect stuff from here? Probably not, because it's illusion. The Lord of the Sea revealed that memory to me. I saw and felt everything they did. Determination, pain, uncertainty, despair, and hope. Although the last one was weakest. The only knowledge I lack is the thoughts that accompanied them as they carried out their plan to escape Avalon. Okay. I'm still reading, now went inside. So the lads want us to cut loose. More losses among. I think I should make the print screen. I can take it. What is it register, sir? A few officers came to me with a plan to slip away. Things get worse. They was just afraid and ran away. They can do with it. Okay, that was silly of me. Residents in the harbor proud and ready to the journey for the journey home. Deck, the crew work discreetly, pretending it's just routine cleaning. By in truth, preparing the ship for a swift escape. Arthur will soon learn the rebels' plan. His decision will surprise everyone. Lords of the Seas watch with curiosity. Okay. Are disabled. Can I?
Stand down, Captain. Turn back now, and perhaps Arthur will reconsider branding you a traitor.
I'm long past caring what he thinks. Besides, being called a traitor by our king almost feels like a badge of honor.
Insolent knave! Do you truly think Nimue will save you? She only kept her neck because she's Merlin's precious pupil. You are nothing.
Look, I've no quarrel with you, Sir Knight. I'd rather be far away from your lot. But alas, I need Nimue for that. So either get out of my way or say a prayer to the All-Mother.
Your armor won't save you.
Shit, this is gonna be fun.
I keep feeling.
I won't kill you. I want to see you hang right next to that traitor.
I'm in great support. You are nothing but a peasant.
You want to...
That's all. It was tricky because I'm not used to the Fall. Question is if I'm gonna keep it in my pocket or not. That's a bonfire. Yet. Deer and his cannon one and the same. Why did I not see this earlier? My thoughts are shrouded in fog. I feel chaos creeping in. So many voices, so many futures and pasts happening all at once. Okay. How do I get access to the knowledge? What?
Thank you for the rescue, Captain. I won't ask if you understand the consequences. I'm not as foolish as your peers would like to believe. Since you've already stained your hands with the blood of the Knights of the Round Table, does that mean you've made your choice?
Most of my peers were annihilated by those four-armed demons. At least the ones I give a damn about. Watching your quartermaster get ripped apart gives you perspective. A shitty bloody perspective, but a perspective nonetheless.
It does, doesn't it? As for me, I've known nothing else. I don't remember my parents, but I remember the first Four Dweller I ever saw. I may have been born here, but Avalon never felt like home to me. We have to face facts. This war is futile, and it's only costing us more lives. It's time we went home. Our true home. The one we so recklessly abandoned.
Recklessly, huh? Sometimes I forget your lot doesn't remember the Red Death. Doesn't even know it, really.
The Red Death...
Let me finish, before you say something stupid that makes me toss you back into that cell. I'm talking about perspective, the way I see it. Coming to Avalon, we traded one hell for another. But the one before? At least it was ours. Avalon isn't, and I doubt it ever will be.
Then you'll help us. You'll command the fleet again.
Aye, I will. Steering the ships back to the homelands won't be easy, but people say you're powerful enough to make it happen. I don't want to die in this wretched, miserable land, cursed by an enemy that will never stop hating us.
You won't, Captain. I swear it. I'll see to it we all live to see the shores of the homelands, whether for the first time, or once again.
You shouldn't promise things like that. Now I'll have to hold you to it. Still, you've got me. I'll do everything I can to make sure you deliver.
Wait, this is interesting. Are you? Wait one moment. Why? It's switch. I set up. I thought that I cannot use the force here. One is open now. Yeah, the second one is open. For now I didn't have exactly options. The observatory. When I was young, I believe our father had forsaken us. I walked the path of Sarras, searching every crevice and hidden cave for the presence of our maker. Found nothing. Weariness and anger set in, and I nearly despair. I finally felt something, a gentle touch in my mind, calming and soothing, assuring me my loneliness was ending. In truth, it had never begun. Okay. Water doesn't splash or drip. It runs like red ribbons through the dark sea. The sanctuary did not simply rise. It was won in the name of Lady Nemo. We looked upon our deeds and wept. But the sea is vast and uncaring. It does not stop to grieve, neither could we. Thus, beneath the tangled roots, the sanctuary began to take shape, and began to grow from the soil of countless ants. Wilderness whispered about its wielders, but not its masters. Okay. Holy shit, there's a lot of lore here. Grail. A second during combat. Effects reset on critical hit. Oh. I think this set is making the ultimate battle mage. One-hit monster. Apart from the mind combo experiment, I'm running a side study on familial bonds. Sang the role of two siblings and ask apes to send me a pair hatched from the same egg. Though I fear he's growing suspicious of me, so I may have a liar. Okay? Since the first parade, I've observed a wide range of behaviors. Whimsy, dependency, animosity, envy, okay? If one sibling the warden, knowing the other was the traitor, but it was a fascinating spectacle. Oh. So those creatures do not have families as we know them, yet the bonds between siblings seems to mirror those of the surface. He created the siblings. Fuck. Okay. Underclash. Nice. I like it. Marlin Storm. Mother Ambulance. This was also good. Skeleton Knight Summoning. It's a magical shield. Okay. Searching Pathway. All fire damage applies addition burn build up. I'm gonna stay with this, but let's create. Her stands motionless, unsure whenever the choice she makes is truly the right one. Yet she knows it is too late to turn back. The war machine pushed forward and she has committed herself to helping the rebels.
Merlin, where are you? Ugh, I swear if this is another one of your lessons...
That Merlin? I had to know who Nemo really is. I might have stayed on Avalon, Did that woman truly believe she was worthy enough to ask the Lord of the Sea to open passage back to the homelands? It's good that we ended up here. Sarras, I'd never have gained knowledge.
Merlin, I don't have time for your games!
Is this? What is this, please? The Lord is silent. The Lord does not look in my direction, my Lord. The Lord will not find his way in this accursed chaos. Okay. Finish him.
That, my dear, was a threshold wall. Not so easy to defeat, wouldn't you say? They're beings created to maintain order between worlds. Even King Arthur himself would struggle to win a duel against one. I wanted to show you what you might face if you continue with your plan to leave Avalon. There's no telling how many of them may be waiting on the shores of the homelands.
And that foolish duel with an illusion was supposed to scare me. I've outgrown your games, Merlin. I'm no longer a little girl who needs to be tested with elaborate, impossible challenges. Even if creatures like the Threshold Wardens exist, I won't be facing them alone. I made up my mind. I'm sailing to the homelands.
Nimue, child. You're making a mistake.
Don't call me a child! I'm not making a mistake. I'm fixing yours. I know you thought you were doing the right thing by coming to this island, but the things you and Arthur do now are horrifying.
That's
You
true.
call it survival, but you're killing the very world you claim to save. You bend life and death to your will and call it wisdom. But all I see is madness, dressed as progress. Even if you somehow made Avalon habitable, you're building its foundations on piles of sacrificed bodies. And how exactly does that make us any different from the Four Dwellers? How could anyone live here, knowing what we know?
I know this war has been long. I'm not proud of everything we've done, but it was necessary for all survival. Yes, blood was spilled, but the land will absorb it, and will honor it by building something new. We're so close to victory. Arthur and I are working tirelessly on a solution that will give us an edge. You just need to trust us. Trust me.
Oh, the solution, of course. Your vile, immoral experiments you wanted me to take part in. You know my answer, Master Merlin. For me, the cost outweighs the gain. So let me say it again. You can imprison me, you can try to persuade or intimidate me. I still won't help you. These things you have planned won't bring us victory. They'll only rewrite the future into something far worse than you can imagine. They break the cycle of nature itself, and that break will be paid for by generations not yet born. So yes, my only solution is to go back home.
The homelands are not your home. For you, they're a fantasy so far removed from reality that you can't even comprehend it. Do you think people chose to leave everything they knew on a whim? The Red Death was killing us. We were drowning in blood, pus, and corpses. That's what you want to go back to.
How is that any different from what's happening here? I've watched people die to this senseless war, to the weirdness, since the day I was born. And plagues come and go. It's been years. How do you even know the Red Death is still there?
I see you won't listen to reason.
I could say the same about you. Stay and rot on this island if that's what you wish, but I'm done. You and your precious Arthur can do whatever you please. I want no parts in it anymore. We're going home, and you won't stop us.
That's where you're wrong. Your rebellion ends here, Nimue. Perhaps sometime in a cell will cool your temper.
What? No, you can't!
I can, and I will. Trust me. This is for your own good.
Yeah, the fixation on one thing. That you lose yourself. Oh shit. This was the second and the third one. Strange. There's no pictures here. Every society relies on its pillars. Individuals who fulfill specific roles without them, a community cannot fully function, or can it mature into a state capable of achieving its aims. I've long wondered what might happen if those pillars were reassigned to roles they seem ill-suited. For the traitor as warden, the warden as curiosity seeker, and so on. Get to the default state and reset. He's psycho. He's playing with the lives of the villagers. Dumbo. Am I Merlin? I want this spell. I like it. It's Ray. I think I've got it. Exactly the same. Okay. Okay. Hello. We've got here. Huh? Something also. Nope. Here. I need to go this hole. We've got here. The war goes on and nothing suggests it will end anytime soon. Why does the Lord show me this? The war never ended. Impossible. Make it, tell my wife I tried to come back. If you don't, we will meet in them.
His poor wife. I hope she found some solace.
We got this spell. Now I remember. Arthur is not Arthur, Maris will not be Merlin, Nemo is everything. Okay. No more lore to read. Oh, what I need to do? Jump there? Cannot jump there. It's far. Here, maybe. Okay, guys. Let me think. Oh. King speaks of glorious victory, but no one believes this war will ever end. We just want to stop it.
Fools! Do they truly think this is a game to us? That deaths mean nothing? This war will end.
Yeah. They looks the same, mad screaming orders. Maybe home will be hard to do, but at least we will.
You would have died screaming if the Red Death would catch you. This inn was merciful, believe me.
Where I need to go? Here I need to jump. No courtesy, we have nothing left to give to this land.
And yet, you gave it your life.
Arthur? Yeah. Much knowledge. I cannot bear those voices. Is it time to leave? I cannot. And Arthur. Numbers.
Merlin, my scouts reported back about Lear and Nimue's rebellion. They're trying to sabotage the iron shipments from the Forlorn Swords. They say their demand is that Sarras and the other ships be allowed to sail away from Avalon. Are they out of their minds? How can they be so oblivious to the dangers we left in the homelands? I held children dying of the Red Death in my arms. I watched them go stiff and cold. And then I myself carried them to the pyres. The homelands are ruined, poisoned. A graveyard soaked in the blood of those we had to leave behind. And they want to go back and weaken our forces in the process.
My king, I agree. This is suicide. The homeland's not a place to return to. They're a tomb. And yet, Nimue, Lear, and the other rebels refuse to see reason.
On that we agree. I've had enough of ordering men to die. But if they choose to go, I'll let them. Let them choose their fate. Let them swim that sea for what it is. If they refuse to believe the danger, let them learn it on their own skin. I'm tired, Merlin. Tired of proving to everyone that we have no home to return to.
Nimue is young, full of dangerous hope. She can be guided, tempered. They can all be kept here and given purpose. There must be another way. A better way than simply letting them die for daring to hold their own opinions in the middle of a war.
Another way? How many more have we lost while we wait for another way? I know what drives them. I've also looked into faces hollowed by hunger, smoke, and fever. And I know what Nimue thinks of our efforts to keep Avalon safe for centuries to come. Yet if she can't see the reason behind all the sacrifices we made to make Avalon our home, if she cannot accept that war is never a clean affair, then perhaps it is best to let her die along with her idealistic views. If it costs me my peace, so be it. Give them Sarras. Give them 2 more ships. Send them off. Let them find out for themselves.
You would send them to die just to prove there's no way back to the homelands?
No. I'd make an example of them. They cannot defy our decisions and fight us. The real enemy is in front of us, not among us. That said, I will not be the king who stole their last act of defiance. And if they die in the process, that's their choice.
Yeah.
King, let me speak with her one more time.
Do as you wish. She's your responsibility. You know my mind. Give them ships. Burn the rest. I have a war to finish.
When Nimue and Captain Lear set sail for the homelands with the rebels, Merlin did the only thing he could to save them. Through a powerful spell, he sealed the entire fleet. Drawing on Nimue's magical potential as its source of power, flashes of light tore through the storm as the ships vanished beneath the raging sea, swallowed by the depths before anyone could understand what had happened. To the world, it looked like mass murder, a cruel punishment for desertion, but in truth, Merlin had saved them, allowing Sarras to become its own kingdom, far from the weirdness and the dangers of Avalon.
Okay. Okay. What you gonna tell me?
You're back, child of the surface. I sensed you restoring order to the after images. The calm I feel now tells me that all is correct. Everything is back where it belongs. Thank you for intervening.
You know what happened to me either.
I trusted it wouldn't happen. And here you are, safe and sound before me. I didn't know exactly what cleaning up the after images would entail. Never before had they been in such disarray. Therefore, I assumed the one whose arrival caused those changes would also be able to restore the old order. A war story, you say? Fascinating. I had no idea they would show themselves to you that way. I have no access to the contents of an after-image once it has changed, so I cannot say what you are shown. I can sense the after-images as if they were parts of my own body. I know where it hurts, but not why, and I cannot heal myself.
Play the organ now?
Yes. I will honor Josephus's request. Now that the after-images are in order, I can leave my post. The melody of the organ will sound again, and Captain Lear will wake. I only hope you know what that entails.
Okay, go back because I'm going to calculate this. Hit weapon copy increase mana regeneration. By 50% of your spell power, but so costing you mana equal to 200, okay. Stock to run in your equipping items, increase your spell power by 7% and max mana. Nice. New weapons and shields are considered as okay. Physical damage, your damage by 5%. So I cannot have the full 3, so I'm gonna focus on offensive. It's non-status damage receiving by 1% per stack, up to 66% for 8 seconds. I need to choose this to go further here. For now, let's leave. You kill everyone. It's no good news.
Toplander. This one is glad that you might witness this epochal work. The folk of Tumbo departed into the bosom of the Lord of the Depths, and this one absorbed their knowledge. So much knowledge. It was destiny. And
my destiny may ask.
Be denied. Had this one not carried out the slaughter, some other gatherer of knowledge would have done so. Only one who has amassed sufficiently great knowledge may attempt to seize it from others. This one was ready to submit to the trial.
Yeah. Record, so you have no way to enter, perhaps you did it.
Ruago is of no consequence. Ruago was only the voice of Echo, who set the law of gathering knowledge. The archive itself will decide whether one has gathered enough knowledge and is worthy to cross the threshold. This one is convinced that he will prove worthy.
Okay. Where the archive is clear.
The Toplander again tries to speak falsehoods and defile this one's knowledge. This one will never believe that the sacrifice he made to prove himself worthy of entering the archive was in vain. Urkel never abandons his post. That is common knowledge. So, once again, you tried to deceive this one. But this time, this one needs no barnacles to know he is right.
Is it knowledge and not faith? I share with you the knowledge that Urkel is no longer there.
Knowledge is our currency, Toplander. And this one has made an investment. Taking upon himself the responsibility of gathering the knowledge of all Tumbo's inhabitants. Perhaps others believed that knowledge was a purpose and a mission, but this one quickly learned that faith has nothing to do with it. Maybe Urkel truly is not in the archive, but that does not change the fact that Tumbo's knowledge already resides within this one. This one will wait patiently for the Guardian of the Archive to return. Time cannot be reversed, and what has happened cannot be undone.
Yeah.
The investment will not go to waste.
I don't know. Yeah. What should I do? Kill him or he try to...
This one expected that a hot-blooded Toplander might react thus. This one will gladly accept the Toplander's challenge and seize the Toplander's knowledge.
Okay.
After the Toplander, who has already visited the archive, is defeated, let us fight.
What was it? One hit? Killed everyone. Now. I'm a little bit angry that he killed everyone. Okay, shit happens. What are you gonna do? So you're gonna summon my pals. With Arthur.
As different as they are, there's a great deal of humanity in them, although some of it ugly. Pettiness, selfishness, arrogance. And yet it's more peaceful than anything I've seen on Avalon or in the homelands. They're bound by a single purpose, one that unites them as much as it divides them. A community built around one goal. I find that admirable.
They are that. But that it's built on a lie.
There are times when lies are necessary, but you're right. They make a foundation that crumbles too easily. I wonder what would happen if the people here learned the truth. I'm afraid it would break them in ways that couldn't be mended.
They learn the value of knowledge for its own sake.
Your faith in people is admirable, my friend, if a tad naive. And yet I wish what you're saying could be true. I'm tired of looking at ruins. We have to hope something better can be built on them.
Arthurian musers, Submarine was the one who created Sarras.
That has been my suspicion from the moment we set foot here. This place hums with magic, but it isn't the weirdness. I only needed proof. I just didn't expect it to come through Merlin's own memories.
Knew that expedition commerce was doomed to failure. Yet you ordered ships for them. What about Merlin? It seems he didn't quite follow your orders.
It seems I did, though I can't fully explain why. I'm still not entirely myself, but I can understand it. In wartime, showing mercy to deserters wasn't a luxury I could afford. The war was nearing its end, true, but we still couldn't risk losing a single sword. By letting some sail and sinking the rest, I prevented more from fleeing, and, in a way, proved that I respected my people's choices, no matter the cost.
Yeah.
He did, just in his own way. He had a habit of doing that. I told him to sink the ships, and he did. But he also saved Nimue and the rebels because he wished to. And if that act gave rise to this whole kingdom around us, well, perhaps it turned out for the best, for Sarras and its people. Though I wonder what fate awaits them when we need to reclaim the fleet for Avalon. When that time comes, I trust you'll make the right choice.
Hunger of knowledge, did you like this?
Shell named Hiss never inspired my trust, but to suspect him of plotting the death of his own kind? No one could have foreseen that.
Yeah,
I know Tumbo followed laws that we, as surface dwellers, could never fully understand. But mass murder in the name of knowledge? I don't think I ever want to understand the mind of that wretched creature. I only hope the people of Tumbo have found peace, and all the knowledge they desired, wherever they now believe themselves to be. Such a terrible loss.
Cannot level up because he did not level up, but un momento. We're gonna do first quick save. You let us travel here. Gonna say nothing. You?
What is it you seek, child of the surface? I prefer for us to begin up. The longer you linger in Sarras, the stronger your presence disturbs my arca.
Do you know what awaits me next?
Of course I do. I am the keeper of the archive for a reason. But it's something I could tell you even without that knowledge, because I know the one you are about to face. You will meet Captain Lear, and if fortune favors you, perhaps even Lady Nimue. Although I wouldn't count on that. Their fates are bound together. If you disturb that balance, things will change. And you already know how I feel about change.
Many in Sarras are waiting for change.
Because their minds never reach beyond Sarras itself. Mine does. It spans the entire depths. To me, Sarras is simply a harbor. A quiet place from which I may fulfill my duties. So I'm not keen on change. Although I sense that change has already begun. And I suspect it will be you who decides how far it goes.
What I know about him?
He's an exceptional warrior, and fiercely protective of Lady Nimue. I know you've seen much already, but the captain, well, he's something else entirely. Lady Nimue made him fall asleep when his mind began to drift into dangerous waters, and the power he held threatened all life in Sarras. And now you mean to wake him up? If he refuses to let you pass, and I expect he will, you'd best be prepared for a fight. Perhaps the hardest one you'll ever face. What should happen? It will remain in one form or another. Down here, life adapts far better than it ever could on the surface. Whatever comes, its people will endure. So, I suggest you waste no more time. Go to Lear and Nimue. No matter what you decide, the change has already begun. I only wish to return to my work. Let us begin the performance, shall we?
Yet that people of Tambo were wiped out by his.
It's not the first purge the village beneath my archive has endured. By my count, this was the 14th Tambo I've known. In the end, there is always someone who, in their pursuit of knowledge, concludes that the only way to obtain it is to slaughter those who possess it. A false assumption, of course, yet one that repeats itself unfailingly. I don't trouble myself over it. In time, Tambo will be repopulated by those drawn here by the knowledge stored within my archive. What happens to Tambo surprises no one. All who choose to live there know the risks. Please, don't prolong this moment. What must happen will happen.
Relax, it's not time yet.
Child of the surface, welcome. My Sarras.
Okay. I need to speak with you. They wake up. Okay. Okay, let's go to the cave. Somewhere here. Wood. Anto told her that boss is no more.
Oh, it's you! May the prophet...
I cannot tell her anything. I can buy here. Buy this, crafting. Oh, I didn't notice. Buy this. That's it. Now I got 1 point extra. Wee. Up. Skill points this time. Process more damage to enemies with 4 more debuffs. An enemy have active negative status, applying another one is 25% faster. Oh, very so I'm gonna focus on those. Now, got long way to turn back. And here, the message to the bottle. Probably he got some books that I need. Also you. What about you?
I'm sure.
Shut up. Just open the shop. Like this. Interesting. So you got Archivist, Nimua. Magic critical chance. Increase max mana. Spell power bar 20%. Expensive, but I can buy it. Why not? Okay. I have something special that give me extra points. Anime shoes also. Denim ore for now not. Sharpening stone now. Power by 10%. Gonna buy it anyway. Collector.
Leaving already?
Yes. I need to go to my stash. It's there. I'll leave it. Everything here. This. Okay. Now. Excuse me. I'm gonna go to the gate. I don't think that I've got any message in the bottles. Just gonna buy stuff from him. Crap.
Welcome.
Got one message.
We'll see if it holds anything of value. Make yourself...
Look at this. Okay.
You know where to find me.
Okay. I think there was nobody who could trade with me. So we're gonna go here. Gonna go here. Everyone are dead. His. Weirdness. Thought that they do that. Bonfires. You. Want to speak with you. Maybe you gonna go there?
Greetings. Looking for base?
Shop, I want to check. Nothing special.
Until next time.
Check if the turtle is still there. Yeah, I can told him that what happened. Maybe. Still here? He's not. Yes, I freed him. Oh, hello. I didn't know that. Hidden passage here. Maybe if I knew. Water. It's me damage by 20%. Nice. Up. We got here. Interesting. Gray. Where to the enemies? Okay. Good idea to just came back and try to speak with the turtle. Away. Okay, I have nothing more to do here. Get out. Oh. Sorry. Okay. This moment I'm gonna finish. Gonna continue later on. More quests. So quick save. Wish you a good day and see you next time. Bye.